Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be explaining scope of variables. What do you understand by this? This can be defined as the level of accessibility of a variable within a program. That is, where in the part of a program can a particular variable be referenced from. What really determines this level of accessibility is the part of the program from which the variable is created from. Python has different types of scopes for variable, which include the global scope, the local scope, and enclosing scope. The global scope. Variable under this type of scope can be accessed from any part of the program. For the local scope, variables under this type of scope can only be accessed within the block of code from which they are created from. For enclosing scope, this type of scope is applicable to nested functions, where variables within outer functions can be accessed from both outer and inner functions, but this is not applicable to variables within the inner functions. Right here, we have this variable salary out here, which is outside this function. This is a type of this is a global variable that falls under the global scope. That is, it can be accessed from anywhere within this program. And right here we have another variable, which is a local variable, where its scope can only be accessed from within this function right here. So we're running this. Over here already, we are using the salary variable here and thus tax rate. So we're running this program here. It works fine. But let's say before we call this calculate function, we want to print out our salary, and also we like to print our tax rate as well. Alright, let's notice that there is a warning on this tax rate variable already. We're trying to, so running this, we are getting an error right here, which is a name error saying is not defined. And if we have to come back to this variable right here, we can see that tax rate is not defined. So what that means is that this tax rate is a local variable and its scope is only within this function. So that is for global scope and local scope. Let's try to see how enclosing scope works. So I would like to create nested functions right here. Let me create another function and call it calculate pension, and I'll be nesting this existing function right here. So I would like to declare a variable inside this calculate function. I'll call it pension rate. I'm going to assume a rate of 10%. And this outer function right here, I would like to use the pension rate within this inner function. Let's see if its scope is accessible within here. And okay, so I want to call on my Let me see if I can access my pension rate from within the inner function calculate tax. Okay, so let's go ahead to return this inner function right here. All right, you can see that from within this inner function right here, we can access our tax rate, which is local variable to the function, our pension rate, our salary, and from there we are computing our tax and pension. Now we've come to the end of this video. If you have any question or comment for me, please do drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.